In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use Claude and other AI tools for free. But basically, we're using smart platforms that help you to compare the best models. So let's dive right into it. So, like I said, today I'm showing you two free platforms that can help you test and compare and discover which AI model. Yeah, most people use AI tools, one by one and just hope that they pick the right model. But there are free platforms that let you compare outputs side by side before you commit. So I'm showing you two useful websites. Arena is mostly used for broad AI comparisons, while Design Arena is mostly used for creative and design focused tasks. Okay, so first of all, let me set some expectations. This walkthrough is not just like a list. I'll just show you each platform, who is it best for, and how to use it in a practical workflow. And you can be able to access multiple AI outputs without having to pay for every platform separately. Okay, first of all, Arena. And how does it work? So first of all, you input your prompt, and and then we compare the answers, and then we vote for which one is the best. And then, of course, when we find out the results, we then repeat. Okay, so let's say, so here on Arena dashboard, the good thing is that you have to sign up. When you sign up, you're able to see your chat histories. If not, you won't be able to see anything anymore. And then there's a leaderboard where you can see which AI platform is performing the best, which AI model performs the best, overall, expert or occupational, for math, for instruction following, for multi-tone, for creative writing, for coding, and for multiple tasks. So overall, we already say that Claude Opus 4.7 thinking is the best performing. That is for chat. But of course, there's also for search, sorry, there's also for code, there's also for image. Under image, we have text to image or image editing. And then there's also for video generation as well. Text to video, text to video, image to video, and video editing. Okay, and then there is a search. Yeah, here basically you can search through your chat history. Okay, so let's dive into Arena. So let's say, for example, so from here, you can choose which mode you want to work with on Arena. So when you want to use Cloud, you just choose Direct and then choose the model you want to work with. So from here, I can choose Cloud Sonnet and then use that for whatever I want to do. I could say animation, mm, and then run it and then see what comes out of it. Okay, so here we have cloud animation that has just been created for me, and this is quite interesting. So I can pick the intensity of the light of the water droplets. This is quite cool. Or the intensity of the lightning, or the intensity of the rain. Okay, this is really cool. And I think I will be sharing this as well. So I tell it, how can I add AI into my workflow as a senior UX designer? Okay, let's see how that works. So one thing I wanted to mention here is that we have modes for different modes for the chat. So we have a battle mode where two anonymous models give answers to your question anonymously, but then at the end you can tell which AI model is which at the end. And then there's another one that allows you to compare side by side. Here you can compare two models of your choice and then decide which response you would go ahead with. And then there's a direct chat, which you just choose only one model and go along with it. Yeah, the point of the battle mode is that you're able to test two different models anonymously, and then the one that does best, the results get recorded on the leaderboard, so that it's so this is something that is community driven, through multiple users using this, and then we're able to tell which AI models perform best for which tasks. Okay, so here we have our results, and then we can then compare and contrast which one is the best. Value, yeah, hallucinations or the default failure mode. Never treat AI as a fact engine. Okay, that's right. Okay, so I think I would go more with option A. So I could choose whether option A is better, both are good, both are bad, or B is better. I think A is better because it's more structured in terms of like bullet points, and it's easier for me to scan through what the information is. So I choose A is better, and wow, the results are here. So apparently this is Mistral, and then this is Helium. Okay, so from here you could tell the AI model that helps to give you the answers to your questions, which is cool. Okay, we will try another. We'll try probably to generate image. Or okay, let's just go straight and generate a video. Oh, it forces me to start a new chat session. Okay, so regenerating image or video forces me to start a new chat session. So let's just move to a new chat, and I tell it generate an image of a stick man walking walking in a busy street. So let's see what happens. Okay, so here are the image that was generated. Interesting. I would say both are bad because, yeah, my expectation was that, oh, that everywhere would just be like cartoonish, but apparently I didn't specify that, so I blame it on myself. B is slightly better, but yeah, A is bad. So maybe I will just go with B, and then let's see. Oh, it's called French fry, and then on the left we have recraft. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, so we have tried a simple prompt, and then it helped us to compare two anonymous models, and then we could vote which one is better. And another thing is to notice that user votes are part of like a transparent public AI evaluation and leaderboard building. And then users can able to vote and define which AI model works best. Disclaimer that I wanted to point out is that do not share personal information or company information while using this chat, or anything that is related to your personal or sensitive information. Yeah, because the data that is collected here is also used to train the AI models. So we should be mindful of just using this for things that are not sensitive. Okay, so let's move to the second platform. This is Design Arena. And basically, how does it work? We have a tournament format, and you select a prompt, choose the category, and then four distinct models are chosen from an active pool. And then there's a battle between model A and model B, and then model C and model D. And then there's a kind of a competition for which model is the best that will be used. And then, at the end, the models are compared based on their results. One interesting thing to note about Design Arena, it's mostly best for creatives or creative ideas or creative projects. Okay, so let's kick it off. So let's say a portfolio website for a senior UX designer. The emotion should be premium. Look and feel and enterprise and tailored to enterprise. clients. Okay, let's see what this generates for us. First of all, I choose Pro and I choose website. Oh yeah, I choose website. And then I deliberately didn't put in any reference images. So let's see what it creates by default. So there's also an option here that allows you to play while you wait. So you can decide to play a game, or you could, yeah, different games that you can play while you wait. But we just want to wait. Okay, our results are in, and we can see the website that is already designed. So for example, for we have option A and option B. So let's see what the result of option A looks like. So here we have a project. So let's look at it. Hmm, looks interesting. Looks interesting. Hmm. Case studies. All right. All right. Cool. 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 Okay. Yeah, this doesn't really. Yeah, it looks more like a landing page, and it doesn't really give me enough of the vibe that I want to see. Hmm. This looks interesting. Interesting. Oh, selected work. Interesting. Okay, this looks good. It even generated different dashboards as part of the portfolio. So definitely the second version, option B. So I vote for option B. Oh wow, oh wow. Now we see the results. Actually, option A was GPT 5.2 codex, and option B was Gemini Pro preview. Apparently, we can tell that Gemini 3 Pro was actually a better idea. And then here we could also get the code directly and then use that on our platform. And it actually gives us a URL as well where we can launch to see our product online, or we could even directly publish the site. That's quite interesting. So let's say if I open our website wholly, okay, this looks good. Yeah, I prefer this one. I think this is more in line with what we're looking at, and this can also be then tweaked to even for a little bit more improvement. But this looks good. For a start, it looks amazing. So that's it basically for Design Arena. So, like we said, it helps in more creativity. So, probably let's see if we can generate something interesting. Stickman animation of a stickman walking in a big display. Let's see what it generates from this. Okay, our results are in, and we can see what we have here. Okay, so at the bottom we can vote if we prefer A or B. Well, let's see option A. This looks good. Although the problem here is that the stickman looks different from every other person in the surroundings. Let's try the option B. Option B looks okay. Option B looks okay. The environment is a cartoon, and then we also have other bystanders and people walking around that are also stick men. I think I'd rather go for option B. I prefer option B, even though it's not perfect, but it looks closer to what I would like to use. Perfect. So here we can see that option A was CDAS 1.0 Pro Fast, and then option B was View 3.1 Lite. Interesting. But again, here we could also see how this is able to use different models and then for you to be able to compare them. And from here, I can download the file and use it for whatever purposes I want. Awesome. So remember that you should not use your personal information or sensitive information for this, and like I said, it's best used for creative work. Don't use your personal information. Yeah, so again, these are comparison platforms. They're not perfect full production workspaces. So their strength is in evaluation and discovery, and then for testing ideas. Yeah. So if you want free access to smarter AI testing, these two platforms are worth bookmarking. And then remember that Arena is stronger for broad AI comparison, while Designer Arena is strong for design and creative benchmarking. So you try the both of them and then see which one is best for your workflow. Thank you for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe.